I think what's interesting is when you describe the work of the Stanford Accelerator for learning, you didn't use the words AI at all. And yet you actually were one of the keynote speakers at last year's National AI Literacy Day. And yes, we've sort of intersected in so many of the spaces where organizations that are at sort of the forefront of thinking about the intersection of AI and education. Obviously, Stanford is a leader in sort of developing AI. There's the Stanford Institute for Human-Centered AI. How prominent is artificial intelligence in sort of the organization that you're leading now? Is it something that you've sort of been dragged into, or is it sort of an initiative? Like how did it come up?
Yeah, so Stanford has been involved in artificial intelligence in a deep way for a long time. As a matter of fact, we coined the word artificial intelligence at Stanford in the 1950s. So it goes back a long time for us and for many people at Stanford. Within my team, the way we were organized before ChatGPT got introduced was always that we had a digital learning practice, but we had 5 other practices that do not have digital learning in their name, although they could have some technology embedded, and all of them do in some ways. So we have 3 that are age-based, one in early childhood education, which is a very important area of work and an area that I'm so proud that a university like Stanford would put such an emphasis on the early years, generally very underfunded, underappreciated. So great to have an amazing set of talent and researchers focused on that age group. Then we have an area focused on policy in K-12, and a third one focused on adult and workforce learning. And then we launched just a few months ago what we call an AI Tinkery. The concept is super simple. It's a physical place with two computers where people are invited to come and tinker with AI tools. So what's happening is we have students, scholars coming by. We have a number of workshops. But now we have more and more community members who want to come too and tinker with those AI tools because everyone is intrigued. But they are essentially using those tools to address their own problems. So it's not problem specific. It's really experiential learning at its best. It's you actually work on your own and design your own solution. It's really cool to see. So different workshops on using video and project and runway and different tools on AI, variety of things. Yeah.
Are the outputs of that shared with the public? Like if someone wanted to go and see what people have been creating?
Yeah, we have a little library that we are building. We also have, this is adjacent, but also sometimes offered at the Tinkery, a little workshop, also experiential learning based, called Build a Chatbot, Build a Bot. Like a Build-A-Bear. Instead of building a little teddy bear, you build a bot. And what we have found is not so much that people will become AI experts or AI coders or AI, it's not the point. The point is more that they get involved with the technology and see how it can address their own specific issue and then finding a solution. So the empowerment that happens through using this technology is quite intriguing. Yeah, this delight that people have after having identified their own problem and finding a solution and able to learn through that experience is fascinating.